Hey Capricorn, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to August. I'm going to do your monthly. Now, this could apply to your sun, moon, Venus, rising, north node. If you know the placements in your chart, you know what I'm talking about, okay? We're going to start off with the overall energy, and I'm going to use the Soul's Journey deck. So I'm going to pull a card, and it'll be kind of like what you're thinking about for the month, or what's on your mind and what you're trying to work towards. And then we're going to clarify 4 different areas of your life. We're going to do personal, love, work, and then family, okay? Let's get started. I did pre-shuffle this deck, but y'all know I like to toss my cards around. Let me do it real quick and we'll get into it. Change is your overall energy, okay? So change reads, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Let's see how that relates to you. What needs to change? What needs to evolve, Capricorn? What's going on with you? Let's see. Let's get you all laid out. What's going on with my beautiful caps for the month of August? Personally, we got the Ten of Cups in reverse. For love, we have the Knight of Swords. For work, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And then for family, we have the Death card in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Okay? Now, the bottom of the deck in the monthly means how you're feeling right now. Currently watching this video, what you just went through last month has you feeling like you need to move forward with something. Remember, change, movement. So as a Capricorn, you're sitting there thinking to yourself, I gotta make a change. I gotta move. That's how you're feeling right now, based on the events that happened in the past, okay? So let's see what this Ten of Cups in reverse means for you personally. Something that was like wish fulfillment, a real harmonious situation, a relationship usually, has turned topsy-turvy for you. And that could be on your mind. And when I do your readings, personal, what that stands for, is what you will mainly be thinking about all month. Yeah, you do have a love life, you have a work life, you have a family life, but there are thoughts that we continue to think about. So that's what personal represents. Personally in your mind, and what you'll be thinking about day to day is this Ten of Cups in reverse. Some type of disharmony in your life, okay? First card is the Four of Wands in reverse. This could be a marriage or some type of commitment that is either coming to an end or needs to come to an end, and you're thinking on that this month. Then you got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Something where you're not communicating, you're not talking like you used to, and you're thinking about how to move forward without speaking to this person or dealing with them. You may not be dealing with them right now. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you're in a position where you're focused on your own personal abundance. You're focused on nurturing yourself. And if you have children, you're focusing on how to nurture them going forward, because this feels more like some type of relationship is ending in your life and you need to make a change, okay? Then your last card out is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You were dealing with a situation where you felt left out in the cold. Something that made you feel depressed and like you didn't have any support when you needed it. It was more like you were injured, and instead of the person assisting you, they shunned you and told you to get away from them. They didn't care about what they did to you. Or this could be you doing this to a person, Cap. You know where you fall. Your personal energy for the month is about something ending. Something that was stable at one time. Something that was very happy. You know, one of those type of relationships that make you understand the phrase, welcome home. You know, everything behind our welcome mat is what we love. It's our comfort. It's the best thing ever. When you're doing something, you always think, dang, I want to go home. This situation had you feeling like that, and now you're feeling like, I want to go somewhere else. Some type of movement you want to do, and you don't want to talk about it. You just want to move forward and support yourself and continue to go on with your life. You want to move away from a situation that makes you feel like you're not good enough, like you're somebody that, like, it seems like what it feels like is somebody turned their back on you when you needed them the most, and you would have never done that to them, and now you're thinking about, how do I move forward? Okay, now we got your energy for love life, which is the Knight of Swords. You're gonna speak some truth, and it's gonna be cold truth. Won't be no feelings behind it. First card out is the Hanged Man. You're feeling stuck, and you have had a change of perception about your relationship, okay? Then you got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You do not want to invest or work on this anymore. Whatever the situation is in your love life, you're going towards this person with some truth. And you're going to take your feelings out of it and let them know that I've changed my mind about this. I've been stuck for a period of time about what to do, trying to figure out what was the best route forward, and now the best route forward is to not invest in this anymore. Then you got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This situation, hold on, Cap. This situation made you lose your sense of independence. So your truth is coming from a place of, I feel like I'll be happier by myself. You know, I didn't want to do that by myself. I didn't want to go on this journey by myself. But this particular situation does not make me feel happy. It does not make me feel supported. Then you got the Six of Swords, which is moving to calmer waters. All about this change. You're trying to move forward with your life. I'm only picking up on one type of energy here, and that's the Cap that's leaving. It's a Cap that wants some change because they sat back and assessed the situation and realized that they've given too much of themselves to the point where you've lost who you used to be. You're sitting there thinking to yourself when you're in this relationship, how was I before this? Like, what made me happy before this? What didn't I like before this? Because you've been so invested into this person, in this life, this love life, this relationship. And now you're removing the investment and you're looking at it for what it is, and you're going to speak some truth about it this month. Then for work, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. For your work life, you're feeling like a sense of defeat that you don't want. You can't even go one more battle with whatever this is. We got the Page of Wands. So it's something that you were feeling passionate about. You know, whatever this was, this idea, it made you so excited when you started it. It could be some type of self-employment, or you could have been working at a job that you feel like you always wanted, okay? Then we got the Queen of Swords in reverse. You've cut through something about your work situation, and you're looking at it in a truthful way. Now, you may feel bitter about it. It could be something about it that you feel like you didn't plan well for, okay? Then too, when I see that Queen of Wands in reverse, it makes me feel like it's something you need to eliminate in order to get back to your happiness, okay? Like, not only do you need to cut through some bullshit in the work life situation or mess that's going on that's stopping you from being your best at work, you also need to eliminate it, like to the point it does not exist. And it's making you feel bitter. And you're conflicted. There's a lot of people with opinions about what you do. You may not have the support that you need because everybody's so busy trying to tell you what they think instead of actually supporting you when it comes to work. But you do have the Strength card here. So you're standing within your power about whatever the situation is at work. If you're a 9-to-5er, you could be dealing with something where you have a boss that is just unreasonable and you're tired. You don't want to deal with any of this conflict that comes along with your work situation. You loved your job. Whatever you were doing when you started it, you loved it. But then you started dealing with a person or people that were just manipulative, and outside of being cold-hearted, they were backstabbers and they were jealous and envious of everything that you did. You probably were in a situation where you're doing better, are performing better than others. And instead of congratulating you and learning from you, they wanted to cut you down. And you're tired of it. You're tired of the drama at work and you want to change. You don't want to fight any more battles when it comes to work. You want to be happy. And you know that in order to get your strength back, you have to make a choice on what's the best path forward, and you'll be doing that in August. Then for your family life, we have death in reverse. So something that needs to end, but for whatever reasons, it isn't, okay? Got the 10 of Wands in reverse. You want to release a burden really bad. Then we got the 10 of Swords in reverse. Too much has happened in your home life. You're not happy there. You don't even feel safe at home or within your family, your friend group, your relationship. Got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Wanting to walk away, but for whatever reasons, you're stuck right now. It could be that you're still trying to find the good in the situation. Or it could be that right now you don't have the finances to do it. Then we have the High Priestess. Tapping into your intuition, recognizing your power and realizing you have the strength to move forward, to be happy. Since change is the overall theme for every single area of your life, it's so important that you realize that you can't be happy if something doesn't change. And I feel like going into August, you felt that. You felt like there has to be a shift coming, and I have to be the person to do it. You have some stuff going on where there are things that have kind of shifted in the wrong direction that were originally really good for you. But I think that some Caps out there are getting caught up in the, well, I'm bitter about this, I'm upset about this, instead of looking at it as, this must be a sign that I have to move on to better. When things start to crumble and fall apart, it's not to hurt us. Remember, pain is our greatest teacher. When things crumble apart, it's all because it's time for us to go on to something better. You've learned what you need to learn there. You've learned what you need to learn about yourself. In all these situations, I can guarantee you, Capricorn, you learned your self-worth. You learned about stronger boundaries. You learned about doing things from the heart instead of doing them because of the money. You've learned a lot of things throughout every single area of your life. And if you haven't, in August, you will be shifting. You will be shifting to see that you deserve more because you bring so much to the table. You bring commitment in your relationships. You're honest. You invest. You give your money. You give your time. You include people. When you're at work, you work hard with whatever you do. You put 110% into it. In your life, your family life, you did everything you could to make that comfortable and happy for your family, your friends, anybody that you consider family. You've always been very supportive of them. But then you've had too many people that have just backstabbed you. You financially supported people. And something inside of you is telling you that it's time to move on. And your intuition is pulling at you, even if you don't want to listen. If you want some happiness in your life, Cap, change is going to be the name of the game this month. Play chess, don't play checkers. Move forward if you can. And I can understand if you're in a situation where you're tied to it. Some type of thing where you're caught up. It could be finances that you're sharing with somebody. It could be children. It could be so many things. I feel like there are some kids involved here. Okay? But you know that in order to be happy, you cannot heal where you were hurt. So you got to move forward if you can. I'm encouraging you to. Because a happy Capricorn, y'all amazing. You get everything done. But a Capricorn that's been flipped upside down, it affects y'all in every single area of your life. And it shows all over you too. You wear it, even if you don't know it. It's time to change the costume and move on. Because whatever these situations are, you've learned the lessons and it's time to go on to something better. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.